Alright, hello and welcome back, everybody. Today is day 5. Not actual days because I work, but so yesterday we did a little bit of porting. Today I got the right stuff to port properly. I'm gonna show you how to take the camshaft out, the valve springs out, all the goodness, and obviously we're only using, I'm using mainly Amazon tools, but most importantly, I'll be showing you how to port match today. Port matching is basically, well, I'm about to show you what it is. So the tools you're going to need to start out with is this guy. Dicam Steel Blue layout fluid. This stuff is pretty important. Very easy to apply. Comes with a brush. All you do is put it on. So we're gonna put it on. It's it dries extremely fast. Don't worry if you get too much of it somewhere or whatever. It does not matter. But brake clean, this stuff comes right off. So why are we dyeing the port entrances blue? Well, because if you did not know, there you go, they're all dry. Again, doesn't need to be too neat. Here is why we're port matching. Put the gasket on. Okay, if you take a look at it, for example, let me see which one I can really. This one, for example, if you see the blue edge, you can still see because the intake manifold gaskets are, well, they're engineered in a way where they're slightly bigger than the actual intake. Obviously, we don't have too much playroom, only a little bit, but a little bit can result to a lot. We also gotta check the exhaust side. You're gonna get a pick, something with a sharp edge, center it out, and we're gonna mark it with the pick. Just mark it. You don't have to put too much pressure in it. It kinda, again, it's like scraping off paint almost. Now, let me take it off. You can see the lines. This is how much room we have to play with. It might not look like a lot, but it's plenty, actually. It can increase airflow plentiful like that. So, you don't have to do like an aggressive cut. Just, you're just kind of gonna take the edge off, make it more aerodynamic inwards. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But before I do that, we're gonna take off the cam and the valve springs and etc, whatever. So let me get all the tools prepped and we can continue. Here's a distributor cap, cam alignment. Keep this right here. Replace this, get a genuine Volvo one. They're cheap and they last longer than this. I think this is L-ring since it's orange, it looks like it. So alright, so we're gonna take the lifter, the valve lifter caps up next. Make sure you clean them and then you number them. And when you're storing them in a box, make sure they're in the same exact order. Make sure they go in exactly how you took them out. If you don't, you are going to be in big trouble. And this applies to valve springs, the valve keepers. This applies to everything. Make sure everything stays in order. These are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These don't matter, but these, make sure you got them labeled and they go exactly where they are. This is the rear, and then this is the front. Obviously, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, please do yourself a favor, or you're going to be in big trouble. Unless if you're replacing them. If you're replacing them, then yeah, you don't have to give a shit. Alright, so you're just gonna grab one and pull it out. They come off just like that. You grab it and pull it off. Grab it and pull it off. Where's the box? Alright, so I got my gun. I wish I had a thinner hose though. Fuck me. This is fucking heavy. So you're not gonna put too much pressure on this. You don't want to put too much pressure. I know I gave a preview yesterday, but here's a proper preview. Not too much pressure, just kind of lightly. We're gonna try to stay within the line as much as we can. So yeah, if you look at it right now, compared to yesterday after I did some proper research, the edge much more smooth, much smoother ending. So let me port match all of these, and then we'll take the springs out and one by one start doing the actual port itself. So be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody. So today I got the other type of valve spring compressor. What you need to know about this compressor for Redblock specific stuff is that this side is fine, but one of the sides is going to need some notching on both ends to be able to make this fit. If you put this all the way right here, the bar doesn't reach. So after you do your notching, get your washer, get like your washer with your nut. In this case, I have a nut that has a built-in washer in it. Hit it and make sure it's tight, and then we're gonna grab the handle. What you want to do is really at first, like the adjustment wise, I'm also on the very last one. Adjustment wise, the middle one, you're gonna put it on the bar, and then you're gonna adjust this actual press because there's different settings for it. Once you put that in the middle, all you do is literally just pull on it and press it, and pull the valve spring down. However,
what I've done is I got this piece of block, and make sure it's a wooden block, and you're going to position it in a way where the wooden block sits under the valve, like a corner piece preferably, like I've done right there, and then you're just gonna lay on it. Your head's gonna be a bit angled, but it's okay. And just your press, and then press on it. Oh, it doesn't want to let loose. This exhaust valve does not want to let loose. Anyways, you get the point. Once it loosens, you hold the press down, get your magnet, and get the keepers out. So I just wanted to show you. The fact that you have to modify it and how to adjust the angle, which is once you slide the bar through, lay this part of the handle onto the bar, and then see which one is like a straight hanging down point, and then insert your press. I'm gonna finish the last bit of the intake porting, and then possibly move on to exhaust and do exhaust as well. So we shall see.
Alright, so I got the long bit on. Again, you need to be very careful with this. This is not the preferred angle, by the way. It's so much better if you just put this facing up, but I'm doing it for you guys. It doesn't matter. Also, I forgot to mention, when you're holding this air hose, if you have a thick one like I do, get it under your armpit. And then with both hands, control the machine. No, fuck me. Hold up, this is not the preferred. There we go. It's pretty uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. However, I am taking the ledge off. You get the point. I'm not gonna be able to continue like that because it is very uncomfortable for me to do it that way. So let me finish it up, and then we'll do like a little preview after, and then we'll end the video there. Alright, so I got done. Let me give you guys a preview. I can't really show you much. However, focus. It's having a hard time focusing. But yeah, I mean, again, on camera it's hard, but it's a feel thing. If you feel it, it feels very smooth, very free flowing. Like right here, there is. I gotta remove this kink. There's a kink right here, but it's very smooth flowing. So, anyways, I'm gonna fix that kink later. Thank you for watching today's video. As always, it's a pleasure to have you guys around. We're getting close, man. We're gonna finish the last port over the weekend. I'll probably do the exhausts. Exhaust ports are very minimal work on these. And then I'll be ready to reassemble the head. I'm waiting on hushers and valve stem seals. And that'll get the valves in and everything. And then put the head gasket on, put the head on the engine. Yeah, almost there. I mean, slowly but surely. I'll show you how to do the valve overlapping. I'm gonna try to do it with my dirty valves. I don't know if it'll work. It might not, but we'll give it a try again. I'd like to show you guys that. So once again, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.